Hi Scorpio, welcome to your tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for the likes, comments, subscribe, all of the support. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having an amazing fall, amazing season, whatever time it is for you, whatever season it is for you around the world. Let me know where you guys are and what the weather's like where you are. Oh, I have a lot going on here already. God help me get clear, precise messages, block interferences and negativity, return to where it belongs. Thank you so much. I may clean this before I start the tarot. I may not. Anyway, we have Jupiter in Libra in the 4th house. This could be shaking things up. This could also be you taking chances and going on adventures, but also focusing on your home, your roots, your children, what makes you happy, your comforts. This right now during Libra season, some of you guys may be like really getting out of your comfort zone, taking little day trips, and then really focusing on your home as well. Somebody could be moving home. Somebody could be moving to a totally new town, city, state, country. You have Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, first quarter moon, momentum, initiative, magnetism, air, expansive, intellectual, inquisitive, with Aries, waning gibbous moon, a lot of harvest happening for you, and it feels like it's just going to surge as the month progresses. Your very first phrase was passed on loved one, and you have ancestry here with spirit, and I feel like there's always a reason for it. They're never just around visiting, you know what I mean? If they're making their presence known, it's because they're shielding you from something or protecting you from something that you may not see, or you may see because the veil is here. You may begin to see things this month. We have chance, seduction, allure, desire, taking a leap, not really being able to see through anything, but going into something with pure intentions and experiencing a lot of sweetness, synergy, optimism, happiness, joy, but you have somebody around you that's like confusing the way that you see things. Somebody almost doesn't want you to see things as a good opportunity. They want you to see it as like a bad opportunity. This is horrible because the way this is going to backfire on somebody, and I feel like this is causing you to forgive them. But because Mercury is in Scorpio right now, you may end up speaking on this, and it may end up being a cold hard truth that everybody needs to hear because something ain't right here. Anyway, we have penance with forgiveness, absolution, because somebody's wishing illness or badness onto another person. Like I said, it could be something as simple as like you achieved something and somebody like brushing it off like it's no big deal, or wishing you didn't achieve, you know, like that's putting bad onto another person. Or it could be something as large as somebody actually wishing illness or worse onto another person. Somebody, I feel like my Scorpios, quite a few of my Scorpios may begin to experience synesthesia right now, or at a certain time in your life where you start picking up on people's auras. You may spend a lot of like the daytime in an all white environment, and this, like, as people move, you may start to see colors or like hazes moving with them and picking up on somebody. Start to research these colors of these auras that you're picking up on and what they can represent, what they can greed, anger, possibly vitality. I remember finding out that red is actually associated with God. Anyway, yeah, but then you could, because your psyche could be very like overactive right now, you may convince yourself that it's an illusion. We have Pluto, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Cancer in the overall energy. You got Neptune, Mars, Taurus, Earth, Capricorn, Libra. We have the past, a prison, refusing to let go, and Black Cat, fortune meets opportunity. Pay attention if you do start seeing repetitive animals or repetitive bugs, because I was speaking to somebody earlier and I was telling them about how infestations can represent curses, negative energy being put on you, and I, for one, believe it because of what I've experienced in the past. These things manifest. In the overall energy, you have focus, with ancient ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance, spirit, and winning. There's an importance to you focusing on the positive right now, especially because you have energies around you that want you to focus on the negative. You may call this out, or may be tempted to call it out. On the 13th as well, not only does Venus go back into Libra, bringing a lot of like relief, but Pluto also stations direct in Aquarius. Pluto is your shadow, so you may at the very same time, on the very same day, you may get a huge sense of relief, not just you, but the people around you that you're working with, loving with, creating with, building with. A huge sense of relief, but also a huge sense of, shit, I have to acknowledge this and I have to focus on something else now. With Mercury being in Scorpio as well, because you got passed on loved ones, spirit, ancestors telling you you need to focus on the positive. You need to focus on your wins. You need to focus on the sweetness right now. With Mercury being in Scorpio, do not share your wins, your sweetness, your successes. There's somebody here that you need to keep that away from, because they will intentionally try to make it bad, causing sorrow onto somebody. God dang, this person is asking for so much fucking karma, it's not even funny. April could be significant, or October, and this is polarity energy, so opposites. Aries, Libra. There's also something about this new moon to full moon phase, a 6-month cycle. Increasing your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, but somebody's like, could be trying to make you feel like you're not achieving anything, or it's not good enough. Somebody could also make you feel like you need help. They like want to make you feel like you need help, or they're asking for your help, but then like sabotaging you whenever you offer your help. It's fucking stupid. Okay. Sweet. November. This could be like some, oh, and a doorway. This could be some kind of timeline. Goodness gracious. Somebody could almost have like, it could be like a feminine kind of narc vibes. Let me see if I can find one more. To January, I told you it could be a Capricorn. I'm getting heavy Capricorn, Sagittarius. They could be a cusp, or it could be anybody, but I'm definitely getting that. Anyway, what else is coming in for Scorpio? The purse, pay attention to your finances. The Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Chair empty, someone leaving your life, and then the Tower. The Camel and the Mule. So there's a lot of like perseverance, but there's a lot of wow. But there's a lot of like burdens. Somebody may intentionally start putting burdens on you as well. Somebody may sit like over, like they have a power to be able to shift what you're doing every day, make your focus, knock your focus off, make you do something else, make you do something else. it could go one of two ways. You could become really passive aggressive about this with a lot of emotion underneath it, or you could call it out. Anyway, with spirit, ancestors, you have angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You have the camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. With the mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Shield, dang. I feel like you guys, you may not even be worried about this situation because you already know. Oh my God, look at all this earthy stubbornness. The bull, the camel, the mule, the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Oh Lord. So you could have a lot of like almost like bully, stubborn, aggressive energy around you coming up soon. Needing to defend yourself. But I feel like you're already defended. You have the Hierophant. That was a lot. The Nine of Pentacles. The Empress. Yeah, Venus could be affecting you a great deal right now. The Wheel. Dang. And the Page of Pentacles. So you could be working in a new place, working on something new, very committed to something, but at the same time, sovereign, independent, working on your manifestations, working on your luck, your fortune. There's like newness and then like receipts. Information. You could get some kind of like good luck coming in. Yeah, here's Black Cow. Fortune. With the Hierophant, we have the Tower. Something could be significant about Taurus, Scorpio energy. Somebody's world they could not be doing very well right now. With the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Pentacles. So you're doing well, regardless. Like, you're almost doing better since you have left an institution, a commitment behind. You're doing better. You're doing good. Like reaping a lot since becoming independent. The Empress. Judgment. Strength. It's the Wheel. The Sun. Dude, it may become like abundantly clear to you how good your karma may be nowadays compared to perhaps maybe in the past what it used to be. It's the Page of Pentacles for Scorpio. The Hermit. So we got Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, and any of the fixed signs. Yeah, again, there's like evidence of how well you're doing by yourself or how well you do independently. The Two of Cups, the Moon, and the Lovers. You may be, staying like very underground, low key, whatever you want to call it. Working to yourself, by yourself. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ace, King of Swords. Again, you may speak some kind of truth about someone's like shady ass behavior. Some of y'all may have something happen coming up. It's like a breakthrough, or it could be like an operation or something. But it's also a breakthrough. You may have to heal from it with the Star. You may have to take time, a moment to heal. Two of Cups, the Moon, and the Lover. Some of you guys could be working with Gemini, Cancer energy. There could also be somebody that like doesn't want you to work with another water sign. This could be jealousy. This could be team or like time. Are you taking somebody's friend or something like that? Very strange. And people do this shit without even realizing that they're doing it. These could be full adults with like friend envy. Some of y'all have like Taurus, Libra, possibly another Scorpio, Leo, Virgo energy watching your success or clocking your success. Like, are you really happy? There's no way you're really happy. Death and the Emperor with the Five of Pentacles, since leaving something behind. Strength and the Five of Pentacles. Damn. Okay, so this could also be something that you're still working on forgiving somebody for. This ain't just like giving and taking it back. This is like spending real time energy committing to building with you and then making sure you're left for dead with nothing. That's the type of, I'm telling you, that's the type of energy this is. This could be the same person that's watching you now. I'm sure they are confused about how are you happy? How are you even alive? Nine of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles for Scorpio. I see why Lilith is here. Vengeance. That Queen of Swords wanting to pop out. That could be significant. What's coming in? Nine of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Empress and Judgment. The Ten of Wands. Now someone's overwhelmed. Now someone's overburdened. This could be you. This could be how you're feeling. Possibly by like the middle of the week, the middle of the month. And then here comes this shift with the Wheel and the Sun. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody may also try like telling you no, you can't have some kind of success so that they can feel success. Something could have to do with Cancer energy. Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling, like, you may end up speaking about how shit is under the scenes, and it could be in either a workplace situation or a group setting where people are like working toward the same goals. Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress, and Eight of Pentacles again. There's also something about a couple, maybe a male and a female, or a Taurus or a Libra. Something about this energy, like literally reaping what they have sown. Same shit, different day. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. We have the World. Yeah, I feel like some of you may get some kind of receipt that's going to show you possibly what somebody like does behind your back or something like that. And it's like a wrap for something. This may be the event that prompts you to like tell how you're feeling. Confusion with the Hermit again, and then the Six of Pentacles, like something can be important about Virgo energy. Poison. if you do become overwhelmed and you do end up saying no to something, I feel like it's going to bring this cycle to like a close, which it could be a good thing. This cycle may need to close out. What's coming in with Death and the Knight of Swords. Some of y'all are really ending a long commitment. The Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Maybe you usually like keep your mouth shut. Three of Wands, Ten of Wands. The Lovers. Four of Pentacles. The King of Swords. It's the World. The Seven of Pentacles, investments, and then the Three of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, the Star, Eight of Wands. Some of you guys may be getting ready to travel. You could be like investing in something that's a distance away. I'm telling you, like, somebody's intentionally trying to make you feel bad while you're investing, while you could be healing, hopeful, joyful. Yeah, you may watch it for a little bit and then speak on it. A Cancer or another water sign could see this. It's coming in with the Two of Cups, the Moon, and the Lovers. What's the outcome? And we'll get some advice. I'm telling you, somebody feels like you're winning their friend or their partner or something like that. King of Cups with the Two of Cups. There's something significant about you and another water sign. The Moon and the Page of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Ten of Swords. Like anger about this because like y'all get along. This could be exposed. Like you see how he's like blasting, like he's got one of those like air horns. What do you call those? It's like a microphone horn. Dang, judgment, big judgment. Something could be significant about a boss and their like sneaky behavior, like rejecting, making you feel bad, making you feel sad. Somebody may get in trouble for this, depending on your situation. Like outside influences may get involved. The Nine of Cups, drama, and then Justice coming in. Queen of Cups, peace, harmony, and then the Ace of Swords. But here comes this truth. I'm not gonna let you have me fucking up at night worried about this shit. I've already done this shit. So I see. I feel like you also don't want the past to repeat, so you could be speaking loudly and clearly about maybe some boundaries that you're gonna have to make very clear. Just if it is in a workplace, try to be as respectful or professional as you can be. If it's in your home or in your family, just, watch your words. See what the ancestors have to say about this. There could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your energy that gets information about an ending, something being over, maybe a betrayal, or something hurtful or something like that. There's like a closing coming to this cycle, or they could give information about something coming to an end, something coming to a close, a betrayal. But look at all your outcomes are extremely positive. So any of this like low vibe shit is gonna have to really kick rocks. You have focus, angel, ancestry, spirit, winning, you know, the lovers, sweetness, synergy, but you're gonna have the sun going into Scorpio, but you're gonna have to like defend this stubborn, aggressive, opposing energy. What's coming in for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to pay attention to? What does Scorpio need to see? What's going on for Scorpio? Protection and the serpent. This could also be old co-workers watching you at your new place of work. Exes watching you in your new life. Ugh. I have the wind. The council. You're also a fixed sign, so anybody sneaking up, constantly bringing motion your way, trying to bring change your way, constantly making you shift or something like that, I feel like you're gonna have an issue. We have the mystical shaman. Some of you guys may be going to a doctor, a healer, a practitioner of some sort. I feel like you definitely need to know that may be your main focus. I feel like you don't need to worry like you are. Somebody could work as like a doctor, a practitioner. Okay. I have the witness and vision with Rainmaker. It's a lot of watching, seeing. Earth sign. Ooh, oh my god. Yeah, there's an earth sign like watching you maybe make good money, be stable, be grounded, walking this like peaceful, beautiful way. You could be attractive and trying to curse you, like low key. But just as the moon goes through its phases, this shit's gonna backfire. Like, yeah, many paths. Earth. And here's the ancestors stepping in. Like, little do they know this shit is headed right back towards them. Let's get some. Somebody could also spend like time, like literal, like months cursing you, putting like a negative impact on you. Maybe every day this person's like affecting your day in a negative way. It could be becoming a manifestation, a spell. Somebody's going to end up having to reap that. What's the advice for Scorpio? We have fixed moon, hold your vision. Especially with focus, yeah. New moon in Cancer. We have new moon, a new start is coming. And then full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. And have faith in your dreams with waxing crescent moon. And the last message today is Matthew 10:42. Whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, he shall in no wise lose his reward. The back says, God, today I want to share the gifts of your love and happiness with the ones who have less chance than I of finding them. So it's if you continue, as long as you continue on your pure way, as long as you continue with pure intentions, being helpful, I feel like that could be why forgiveness is so prevalent here. You will always be guaranteed your reward. You will always be guaranteed purity, help, and good energy. Okay, that is what I have for you guys today. I hope this gave you clarity, guidance. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.